तू मेरा पिता, तू है मेरा माता, तू मेरा बंदप, तू मेरा भ्राता, तू मेरा राखा सबनी थाई तापोके हा काड़ा जियो तुमरी कृपा ते तुद पछाना तू मेरी ओट तू है मेरा माना तुझ बिन दूजा अवर न कोई सब तेरा खेल अखाड़ा जियो.
Welcome seekers to today's spiritual discourse titled The Original Universe. I have with me ISTAASia speaker who is herself an advanced spiritual practitioner and also a disciple of a perfect living master. Today we're going to talk about the topic of something that it's not really widely known in the spiritual circles. So the reason why we are talking about this is because I stumbled upon this video a few years back done by Supreme Master Ching Hai. I think she recorded it, or Supreme Master TV actually recorded it in 2014. And in that video, she was talking about the original universe. So I think that was the first time the revelation of the original universe came about to the spiritual circle and to humanity in itself. So that's the reason why we are having this recording. It's to understand better about this new concept. So let's begin with the first question. I think put forward to you. Can you tell us what is the original universe?
Okay. So, according to Supreme Master Ching Hai, she mentioned about the original universe as the origin of all created creation. She said this original universe is in the nine plus realms of existence, and it's above and beyond the shadow creation below it, also beyond the physical creation. According to Supreme Master Ching Hai, the first level, including these zero realms of awareness, the human world, from the zero realm and the first realm until the fifth realms of consciousness, that Ishvapuriji called totality of consciousness or our true home. From the zero to fifth realms, according to Supreme Master Ching Hai, this part of the physical creation. And above the five region, meaning 6, 7, 8. So over there are the shadow worlds or shadow universe or shadow creation. And this shadow creation also extend down to this zero realm of existence too. So it means 0 to 8. So all of these are part of the shadow creation. And above that is the nine realms of existence. So it's equal to Anamilok. So the Anamilok and Anabiburuj reside in these nine plus realms of existence. And these nine plus level of existence is called by Supreme Master as original universe.
Okay, I think you already answered this. Is the original universe still part of the mind or causal realm?
No, it's very, very far from the mind and causal realm. It's in the domain of creator of the soul or the lords in the Anami Lock or the nine plus realm of awareness.
What is the difference between Sachkhand or our true home and the original universe?
Mm. Sachkhand is the home of all masters. So if we the any soul or term super soul can go up further to rediscover true self. So this super soul can ascend higher and higher into this original universe. So therefore, it is very, very different. So if we consider that that's our destination, it is in the nine plus realm of awareness. Then such Khan or the fifth level of awareness is only midway, is only halfway. So therefore, if special or the super soul that came here into the creation and have to find uh, its own self or true self, then have to ascend firstly to Sachkhand, to the fifth level of awareness, to totality of consciousness. Then after that, has to practice very intensely in order to go up further into the six, seven, eight, and then access the nine plus realm of awareness.
If souls originate from Sachkhand or our true home, how can we then travel to a higher state of awareness? Does a soul become a super soul?
That's right. I already mentioned about this concept of super soul or special soul. So this soul originates from the nine realms, nine plus realm of awareness. So with the special mission, this soul sometimes go down into the creation. I would not say that this is normal case. In it's very rare that the soul from the nine plus realm of awareness coming down to this physical level at all. But if they came down, they carry spiritual mission, special spiritual mission, and most of the time is to the marking of the beginning of new spiritual era or the end of a spiritual era.
All right, I think it was said that impure souls cannot go to the original universe. So how and why can't impure soul go to the original universe? And the next question would be, how can a soul be impure in the first place?
Mm. Yes, this is quote by Supreme Master Xinghai in the video that she talked about original universe. She said, in order to enter the nine plus realm, um, in that journey between the realm of the 8th level to the 9th level, there will be a boundary, a void. And after that, the soul will have to pass to a gate called Yakasia gate or Yakasia camp. So this Yakasia gate acting like a filter, like a purifying portal that soul from the region down there have to enter and filter through in order to enter the 9+ realm of awareness, or the so-called original universe. That's why if this process or purifying didn't happen, so the soul, quote by her, impure soul, cannot enter original universe. It's just the replica or the concept where we say that, okay, in the lower realms of awareness, in problem level, there's a lake, the Malasawa lake. And in that lake, the soul have to bathe in that lake and come out on the other end, become pure soul, in order to enter Sachkhand, in order to enter the 5th level of awareness. So this is very similar, but the difference is that between the 8 and the 9 level, there will be this gate called Yakasia gate, or this Yakasia portal, very small, the size of, I would say, very small, like 90 centimeter, or slightly bigger or smaller, only fit one person, very small. But this gate, um, the duty is to purify the soul that come from below this original universe region, in order to be able to have similar quality of the original being. And then when the filter process has been done, then the soul can once again enter and get to know its true home on the 9+ realm of awareness.
Who is in charge of the original universe?
There is a head of original universe, and she has been called by the name of Tim Kotu. It's a he and it's a she, okay? So it doesn't matter. So the head of this original universe is Tim Kotu, but it doesn't mean that she is the most powerful, because the quality in the original universe, unlike the 5th level of awareness, or the Lord over there has the same power and share the same attribute. Just only because Tim Kotu select by all the Lord to be the head of this region, so therefore in charge to run or control, if you can even call it control, right? To take care of whatever happened in this original universe, also called 9+ realm of awareness.
How many beings are there in the original universe?
I would say countless beings, and all in the blazing form of light and bliss. It's like in our physical universe, you look in the sky, right? How many stars you can count? There is countless stars on our sky, right? So same concept over there. So there are countless beings in the form of light. But within this being, they have their own, I would say, like uh, house or place where they reside. And Supreme Master called that Kori. So within this Kori, Kory, so in this Kori, each and everyone will have the head lord, and also the council of 13 members, including of the head lord. So therefore, there are many Koris within this original universe. it's like it's just like within our universe contain many galaxies, but instead of calling that galaxies, we call that galaxies by choris as the language used as a puzzle language that used in this original universe.
Okay, next one. Do you need merit in order to live in or get to the original universe?
Yes, we need immense merit of serving, devoting ourselves to the highest Lord as Anami Purush or Tim Kotu in order to even um, going up from the fifth level of awareness up to the sixth, seven, eight, and then enter the Yakasia gate and enter for the first time to original universe or in Puzu language called Iosku. So in every step, it requires immense merit and immense and dedication and hard practice in order to travel up. And the quality of the soul has to be the super soul and not originate from only the fifth level of awareness, has to be the soul that originate from the ninth level of awareness in order to have that seeking, in order to have the quality to endure this intense energy while going up. Because normally, if the soul from the fifth region of awareness try to go up, then right away it will get annihilated because that, you know, that fifth level soul is not originate from there, so not meant to explore further into the six, seven, eight, or nine level of awareness.
Okay. In relation to that previous question, how long can you stay in the original universe before being thrown back down to creation? Does your merit run out?
Mm. It's not that you how long you can explore or float around there. In the beginning, when we practice, just like anything, for example, a lot of perfect living master disciple, they practice to go to Sachkhand, the fifth level of awareness, and it in between their spiritual journey, they will have glimpse of this true home. So same concept as the super soul try to go higher and higher. Then they can have access to small glimpse, so that glimpse of their true home in the original universe come and go. It means they're not stable yet in firstly their spiritual merit to go up. Secondly, the quality of the soul is not pure enough in order to feel the truth that Yakasia gate. So therefore, if we can say that, there's a time over there, so they cannot stay long time there. But once they be able to complete their spiritual journey, properly go up by go through this purifying portal of Yakasia camp or Yakasia gate, then they can enter the original universe and rediscover their true attribute, because or the super soul, they will have special attribute, just like Tim Kotu. Tim Kotu mean the Lord that love all the world, or all the world love the Lord. So in this Tim Kotu name, she have attribute of love. She have attribute of the highest Lord, and she have attribute of worlds, universes, galaxy in her name. So she specialized in ruling um, or organizing or control, or the section of the universe. And the reason she came down into the creation is to install a proper ruling system that work. Because before this, everything is chaos and a lot of negative power taken and try to control all the expanding creation in the shadow creation in this shadow universe. So when we be able to go up there in the original universe and reaching that level permanently, we can operate at every level at the same time. If that super soul still have a human physical body, just like Supreme Master, she discover about original universe and be able to make her journey back to her true home, where she originate from, and she still have many more years on earth. Then her human physical body is like a link from the 9 plus level mode down into the fifth region of awareness, and then after that down again into the zero realm of awareness or human world. So therefore there are special ability of this realm that I mentioned. So only in this human physical level, and only in the fifth realms of awareness or Sachkhand, and also only in the 9 plus realm of the awareness. These three levels are the level that whoever go there can have awareness of every level at the same time. So the super soul can give immense blessing to this entire creation if those super soul can make their journey back to the 9 plus realm of awareness.
Okay, next question. What is the opposite of the original universe?
It's the shadow world, the shadow creation. It's very different. Just like you compare the light to the shadow. So it's like that. Because original universe is permanent. It's indestructible. But the world, the shadow world, lower than that, will in the future time face a grand dissolution, or I would say great dissolution, because the first dissolution will happen in the realm of the mind, right, on the top of the second level, and next time that grand dissolution happen is on the top of fifth level. So after that, or if the creation withdraw further, it will destroy at the top of the eighth level, which is within the shadow creation. Because after the shadow creation, after Yakasia gate, after that, there will be all the original universe that cannot be destroyed, and it is permanent.
Okay, next one. Does the law of karma still affects being of the original universe when they are on earth?
Yes, because like everything, they still borrow this physical body in order to function here, and this physical body of human equipped with mind, equipped with sensations. So therefore, this three functions: the physical body, the mind body, and sensory body still operate within a karmic character. So therefore have to obey the karmic law. But if the Lord from the 9 plus region or 9 plus level of awareness, also called the Lord from original universe is here at all, they use that karmic connection to help and give liberation to all beings that connect with them. Sometimes they take on a character within this karmic play in order to uplift and make change to the whole section of that universe. That's right now we work our way into the golden age, right? The golden era on earth. And because Timko 2 make these possible right now. So on this earth, this is very first time that the concept of original universe can be revealed to the public and introduce the name Timko 2 for the first time, the Lord of the 9 plus realm for the first time for us to know. Then it's create a lot of effects in this lower section of the universe. So therefore, in after the year 2014 that she revealed this, all of the practice that aim for perfect liberation, mean liberation from this karmic world, liberation from cycle of endless reincarnation. So this liberation make possible and easier for all the beings. If you notice, in the past, um, we has been facing a lot of wars and barbaric era. And in some of the eras, they even kill spiritual master. They even kill the holy visitor that has visited us from very high level of awareness. And only because there's some rules in the karmic rules, even when master came down or the holy visitor came down into this physical level, they can only bring 800 zillions, 800 billions of spiritual merit point down with them. And they cannot have more than this because at that time there are limitations of the human physical body that cannot contain so much energy or so much spiritual power. So each time that perfect living master accept disciple or give out initiation, they lose this reservoir of spiritual merit point. And if they fail to do meditation, raise above the karma, or put more spiritual merit point in their account, then something bad will always happen to them. They get killed, they get crucified, they are sick, and they are not well. Or even sometimes they didn't give initiation, but disciple happen to do something very bad, like violate the precept or hurting other people intentionally. So that karmic retribution transfer to the master in a big amount. And if the master failed to digest that bad karma, that karmic baggage, so therefore as result, they end up having a physical sickness, spiritual sickness, and or they end up to be chasing by people, crucified or get killed. But because the Tim Kotu, Supreme Master Shinghai, she's so dedicated to lead this world into the golden spiritual era and also bring peace to and love into this lower section of the universe. And she loved this planet Earth so much. So she made that possible. She unlocked that. She unlocked the contract where spiritual master has to be only having 800 billion spiritual merit points. She unlocked that. So nowadays, if spiritual master with their immense awareness and dedication of serving the Lord, serving the Creator and the creation, they can gain more spiritual merit points. Firstly, to protect themselves. Secondly, to help all the disciples quicker. And also because this earth right now, our spiritual awareness level has raising very quickly since 2013, uh, since we come out of the Kali Yuga, also called Dark Age. So when the Dark Age ends at 2012, so at the timeline of 2013 and 2014, Supreme Master Shinghai revealed the secret of original universe and Kim Kotu for the first time. So this had brought great help into the work of all spiritual master, including the lower level of spiritual master, and it can help the high level of master, just like perfect living master, master of fifth level, or master of the ninth level greatly. So there's no more sacrifice need to be made in this spiritual era until this planet get destroyed or cannot or human cannot live here anymore. So it's marked as great spiritual era for all truth seekers who sincere and serious about their spiritual practice in order to make their way up and up.
Can one go to the original universe by meditation in the physical body?
Yes, can, because Supreme Master, she did it, but it takes many years, many decades for her to reach that point. But right now, as it has been so many years that she's already revealed this, the Lord of the nine region getting together to form how super soul can go back and how they can do their meditation with great dedication, passion, and devotion in order to transcend higher than the fifth region, in order to go up to the six, seven, and eight, and pass to that purifying gate, and finally enter the nine plus realm of awareness.
All right. Next one. What's the point of knowing that the original universe exists if we do not originate from there and we have no means of going there?
Firstly, just to know that now it's easier to be spiritual people or find out the truth about our true origin beyond this physical, because there will be less of struggle by the 9 plus level Lord being in this physical body and giving this kind of teaching. And secondly, because they are here, they can help the other spiritual master not to get killed, and therefore easier to put their teaching to the mass media. Just like we can talk about this even online platform. For example, if we done this 100 years ago, I believe that the authority that seek control will come and destroy this great teaching already, because it's the era that humans still very barbarian, and and the negative power control many sections of this lower universe. So therefore, positive power cannot be that active or effective in this lower realm of awareness. And before the appearance of the nine plus level Lord as a spiritual master, this world and everything in the shadow creation are so chaos, are so dysfunction. So when the team of the Lord of the nine plus level of awareness came down, I would say like the Lord from OU, okay? When the Lord from the original universe came down, so they have a specific assignment or duty to make everything function and work well again. And that has been complete around the year 2016. So from the 2016, we can introduce the concept of the inner spiritual school to the public, because inside there's already established the strong spiritual organization and the system that function well for the first time for this version of creation, this lower creation of awareness from the human level, the zero level, up to the nine level of awareness. So it has been ongoing work from one planet to the other planet, and marks as ending on this planet.
How do you feel eternal bliss and happiness in the original universe when there isn't misery to compare it to?
Mm. So it's like we feel energized and happy and bliss at the same time. So it's more of the level of intense bliss, peace, happiness, and gratitude and love up there that I can describe. It's like, for example, the if we compare to, okay, being in Sachkhand, it's like taking a cup of coffee and feel that energized. Then being in the original universe is like you take 1,000 cup of coffee and feel that energy without being explode. Okay. So that's the happiness that you feel. And I can't even have it right. It's like you feel millions, trillions times, zillions times happy than being here in this earth.
What is beyond the original universe? Is there anything else beyond?
Yes, there is. The original universe had its boundary too. So the why we said nine plus realm, right? Because the nine realms of awareness are choris, or like the galaxies of all the Lord that reside there. So only the Lord that reside there can connect to the lower shadow worlds or shadow creation. So they still have something to do. It's not a duty, it's not a work, it's all like a volunteer work that they want to do for fun, for excitement in within their own being. From this nine level of awareness, you can call there's a 10, 10, 20, 30, 100, or even more beyond. But whatever exists beyond this nine plus realm of awareness, it's it cannot describe as Kori, it cannot describe as galaxy anymore. It's only a dotment of energy. So therefore, Supreme Master Xinghai or Timko 2 name it as a supra useful universe. It's only a dotment of energy that is will eventually um, sinking down and manifest into this lower level of the original universe in the nine realm of awareness. So the Lord of the nine realm of awareness can actually ascend higher and higher and higher. And they call this nine plus realm of awareness the plus one, whether being the 10 or the 100 plus something, as the backyard or the back garden of this original universe. So the job is like the front of the house and the back of the house. Like these are like a backup or support of the energy, and the existence of this true core or supra useful universe within the original universe. It just it's just because when the Tim Kotu and her team came down into this lower section of the universe to sort out all the mess, sort out all of the malfunction and kind of universe, to make everything organized and functional. They have to create the balance within the original universe, because as above, so below. And by saying as above, so below, it means they have to create something very positive up there in order to balance the negativeness that starts to spread itself and sink lower and lower, make it heavier and heavier in the shadow creation. Without having the true core or the supra useful universe, it's impossible to fix anything in this lower creation, in this shadow creation. So that's a unique function of those, and they are lords that take care of that as well. But we cannot say that that's Corey's. It's just an awareness of the Lord there in that section. And after that, when this supra universe extend up and up and up, it will reach a boundary, a void. So after crossing that boundary, there will be the home of primal being. Primal being means the very, very first being that that created by the will of the Holy Truth. So if we put it into picture, the creation that we are right now as the physical creation, this physical creation overlapping with the shadow creation, and the shadow creation also overlapping with this original creation. So if you look, it's like a sphere, it's like a globe, and after that, who in charge of this sphere or growth is the primal being, is the whole primal being within this original universe, shadow universe, and physical universe. Physical creation, shadow creation, and original creation. So this whole thing called primal being. And after this primal being, that's nothing. Whatever exists outside this so-called sphere or group is the holy truth. Because holy truth is the point of isness, is the point of unmanifested, is the point of infinity, is the point of no concept, nothing. It exists beyond any concept, even concept of the original creation or the so-called original universe.
Okay, the last question. If there are beings on earth that are from the original universe, what are the purpose of those beings being here?
Yes, they are. That's the whole point that this being revealed to us. Is the whole point that we doing this satsang is just to send out the message to this super soul, to the beings that form 9+ realm of awareness to know about this. Because this is the time that we should get together and work together on human physical level too. Because as Tim Kotu came down, he also brought all the councils and all the gods and goddesses, if we can even call that, brought all the lords from the 9+ realm of awareness with her to do this work. Because the Lord has slightly different attribute or skill. So therefore, we are here in human body to link the whole creation together in order to organize this creation to function well and also mark of the end of this version of creation. So yes, there's many super soul or many lords of the 9+ level, the lords of the original universe being here on this planet, and we still here fighting one another because a decade ago, around 10 years ago, it's nearly impossible for us to reveal our own identity. So this is about the time that we make the call for each and every one of us connect and be in this great seva to serve humanity, to enlighten all the beings together.
That's it for today's satsang. Thank you, main speaker, for spending time with us for this satsang. If you want more information about ISTAAsia, please go to www.ISTAAsia.com. You can also subscribe to our newsletter and email us any inquiries you may have regarding spirituality. You can also send your questions to seek.istaasia.com. Thank you for listening.